You have learned a lot about some compounds of sulfur, such as the oxides of sulfur and hydrogen sulfide in our previous lessons. In this lesson, we will focus on trioxosulphate IV acid, which is another compound of sulfur. You will learn about its laboratory preparation and its physical properties. Trioxosulphate IV acid has the chemical formula H2SO3. Like tetraoxosulfate 6 acid, it has a basicity of 2. In other words, it has 2 replaceable hydrogen atoms in its molecule. However, it is not a stable acid when compared to tetraoxosulfate 6 acid, which has a very similar chemical formula. Although molecules of trioxosulfate 4 acid in its gaseous form has been detected, there is no evidence of its existence in the form of a pure liquid. Now let's discuss how trioxosulfate 4 acid can be prepared in the laboratory. One of the methods of preparing an acid is to dissolve its gaseous acid anhydride in water. Since the acid anhydride of trioxosulfate 4 acid is sulfur 4 oxide, it means that trioxosulfate 4 acid can be prepared by dissolving sulfur 4 oxide in water. The laboratory setup displayed here can be used to carry out this preparation. In this setup, the chemical reaction between potassium trioxosulfate 4 and concentrated hydrochloric acid is used to produce sulfur 4 oxide. The chemical reaction is brought about by heating the mixture of potassium trioxosulfate 4 and concentrated hydrochloric acid in the round bottom flask gently. The sulfur 4 oxide generated is then passed through a delivery tube which is connected to an inverted funnel. Since the funnel is inverted over water in a beaker, the sulfur 4 oxide gas will dissolve in water to form trioxosulfate 4 acid. Since the trioxosulfate 4 acid formed is unstable, it decomposes readily to form sulfur 4 oxide gas and water. Let's also take a look at some of the physical properties of trioxosulfate 4 acid. Like other acids, trioxosulfate 4 acid will turn blue litmus paper red. And as mentioned earlier, there is no evidence of its existence in the form of a pure liquid because it is very unstable. Here is a summary of what we have learned so far as we conclude this lesson. Trioxosulfate 4 acid is an unstable acid and has the chemical formula H2SO3. Trioxosulfate 4 acid can be prepared by dissolving sulfur 4 oxide in water. It decomposes readily to sulfur 4 oxide and water because it is unstable. It turns blue litmus paper red like other acids. I'd love to see you again in the next lesson.